Welcome to Between the Shelves, the premier Sayville Library podcast. I am your host, Alex, and in today's episode, we have something a little different prepared. Last week was our third annual Sayville Fan Fest, and throughout the day, I made use of our handy field recorder to attempt to document the day as best I could. So, without further ado, please enjoy this special Fan Fest episode of Between the Shelves. Alex here. It's 8:15 in the morning on Saturday, November 4th. It is the day of the Fan Fest. I am here to set up. The parking lot is empty. Waiting for the food trucks to show up. Waiting for the volunteers to arrive. In just an hour or so, this place is going to be bustling as we frantically set up for the band that's going to arrive and the 25 vendors that are going to be here shortly. Time to get to work. Vendors and food trucks begin to arrive at 8:30 in the morning. The Fan Fest begins at 10. In the time between, me and a half a dozen teen volunteers must frantically set up 120 chairs, 40 tables, 6 canopies, and 24 sign stands throughout the building and in our parking lot, all the while assisting our 25 vendors get themselves situated. It is by far the busiest we'll be today. This is Alex again. I'm joined by Steph, Head of Adult Services and band leader at the Fan Fest today. It is 9:58 and we have officially set up the entire Fan Fest with 2 minutes to spare. A triumph. I'm a sweaty pig right now, even though it's 60 degrees out. How are you feeling, Steph?
I'm feeling pretty good. I had a bunch of people helping me, so I didn't have to really exert myself.
We did have some very helpful volunteers, at least for the first hour. I don't know where they went now. I saw them with donuts earlier, so I think they're taking a much-deserved break. So, do you have anything to say before this event gets started?
Not really. I'm just excited because it's going to be a fun day.
As am I. All right, this is Alex signing out. Each year at the Fan Fest, we've rented a giant teched-out bus, dubbed the Sled, from the Suffolk County Library System. This year, the Sled is being run by Between the Shelves regulars, Christina and Tori. I am here in the Sled. The Fan Fest is just beginning. I'm joined by Tori from System. Tori, how are you feeling about the Fan Fest this year?
I'm feeling excited, Alex.
What's going on in the Sled today?
So we have some mobile gaming. We have 3 different gaming stations, 1 with retro gaming and 2 with more modern gaming. And people can come and pick and play their favorite games all day.
Sounds fun. I hope I can find some time to best everyone in Mario Kart today. I'm going to have to challenge some kids. I see you're all heavily caffeinated, which is a pro move. I have not had a chance to stop at the coffee tent. That's my next stop.
Sure, I stopped at the coffee tent.
Christina, any thoughts before the event starts?
Head empty, no thoughts.
Well said. All right, well, have fun. I'll check in later.
Thanks, Alex.
After checking in with the Sled, I head up to the Adult Services floor to check in on our Tabletop and Board Gaming Expo. I'm here up at the Tabletop and Board Game Expo, and I'm joined by Ginger, who is co-head, or the real head. You're the real head of the real head of Game Master Games. So this is your 3rd Fan Fest. So what are your thoughts on Fan Fest in the past, and what are you expecting this year?
Oh my gosh, it is so much fun. It's always been great. A lot of times the board game area gets so busy that once the middle of the day comes, I don't get to explore much. But when I do, just the music downstairs and all the energy and people in costumes, it's just a blast. So, and it's always fun to have people up here playing games. We had 5 of your teen library volunteers up here at like 9:59 playing Corridor. And there were all kinds of yelps and squeals and no and oh my gosh. And the winner just kind of snuck in. It's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, we work hard and play hard here at the library. I was just saying with the last person I spoke with, I'm like, I don't know where the volunteers went off to, but I saw them laughing and eating donuts, so I think they're having a good time up in the board game area. So it's Ginger, it's just you and your husband Dave that run basically this whole floor for us. You are con superstars.
Oh,
So how do you do it? When I have a chance to sneak up here, I see maybe 10 board games all going at once, and you and your husband are running around explaining a game to one person, giving someone a strategy. It's amazing what you do. So why don't you give us a little preview of what actually goes on up here?
Okay. Well, especially once the crowds come, what we emphasize, this is why there are two of us, by the way, so that we can spread out. I love to teach Carter because I can teach it in 30 seconds or less, and people get hooked. The first game could take 2 to 3 minutes, but it's like potato chips, Alex. Just want to keep going. So once I get people started there, I can run over to the next one and the next one. But Dave is the real superstar when it comes to teaching games. He can bounce between 3, 4, 5 tables teaching these complicated games. So, but people get into it, and a lot of times folks like the patron you see back there, he knows how to play games, and he's learning something new, but when it gets crowded, people will share with each other. Like, oh, this is my favorite, can we play this, can we play that? So it just works out.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much again for coming this year. I hope you have a good turnout. And I'm going to go check in with some of the other vendors.
Alex, thank you so much for inviting us. Sayville Library just rocks. Thank you for doing this.
That might be the closing credit announcement. I like that. That's a perfect way to end it. All right, thanks, Ginger.
Take care.
It's around 11 o'clock and things are starting to pick up. I head down to the children's floor to see how things are going. Oh, is it? Yeah. All right, I found Morgan here hanging out at the Lego station. Morgan, how's it going?
It's going pretty good so far. The Lego displays this year are absolutely insane. I mean, they knock it out of the park every year, but oh my God.
Yeah, they really stepped it up this year. I was talking to Brian, the head of the I Love New York group. They had members come from Connecticut and upstate New York this year. So they had over 2-hour drives to come here. So really, the dedication is amazing. They're fantastic. So what are your overall thoughts on the Fan Fest this year? What do you think?
I think it's even better than all the other years. I feel like every year it keeps getting better and better. It seems like everyone's having a great time. There's a lot more people wearing costumes this year and wanting to enter the costume contest. I saw a T-Rex when I came in. Pee Wee Herman just walked past, and yeah, it's been great so far.
What are your favorite Fan Fest events? What's your fandom?
That's tough. I really like the TARDIS. Big Doctor Who fan. And I'm a new Lego fan, so I do really like the Lego displays too, because now it speaks to me when at first it didn't.
Yeah. What about have you been upstairs to the Adult Services Tabletop Gaming Expo yet?
I haven't checked it out, but I'm going to be checking it out in a little bit. I think it's almost lunchtime, so I'm thinking about hitting the food trucks, and then I'm going to head up there for some board games.
All right, good game plan. I'll check in with you later. Thanks, Morgan. All right, it's a little past 11:30 now. The weather's holding up, a little windy, but otherwise it's a beautiful day. I'm outside of the event tent right now. I'm watching cartoonist Tom Duffy give an artist instruction class on how to draw some Minecraft and video game characters. There's about 20 young students outside with about a half a dozen parents and some onlookers. So it looks like it's been a pretty good turnout. I find a break in the action to go check in on some of the staff. I'm back at the gaming bus. I'm here with Tori and Christina. Christina, who are you wearing today?
Her universe. This is a Captain Marvel retro dress.
Excellent. And Tori, who are you wearing today?
I'm wearing a t-shirt from Michaels.
Amazing. All the fandoms are represented here today at the Sayville Fan Fest. It's a beautiful day. Maria, what are your thoughts?
Today is a great day. Everyone should come down to the Sayville Library. Fan Fest Day.
What's your favorite costume you've seen today?
All of them.
You're being very cagey. I know I did sneak up on you.
You scared me.
I told you I'd get you on the podcast one way or the other. Yeah, is this your first Fan Fest you worked?
Yes, it is my first. And I'm sorry I wasn't at the previous ones. This is a fabulous event.
Why, thank you.
And
Yeah.
all thanks to Alex.
Let me get that again. Let me get that clean.
All thanks to Alex.
Thanks. I'll be back.
I'm here with Chief Security Officer Paul. Paul, what's the lowdown on the Fan Fest this year?
I think we have a great turnout this year. Plenty of kids, a lot of vendors, and my favorite is the Darth Vader and the Stormtroopers.
Anybody you're keeping an eye on? Any suspects? Anybody looking suspicious this year?
There's a few characters out here, actually. There's a suspicious guy over there I've been keeping an eye on. I got the cameras going, so...
It must be tough because everybody's wearing masks.
That's true, very true.
All right, Paul, I'll leave you to your duties.
Yes,
Thank you for keeping us safe.
Please.
And I'll keep an eye out. I'll let you know if I see of anybody suspicious.
Thank you.
At around 1 o'clock, I'm finally able to peel myself away and catch a quick break before the American Airpower Museum Band begins their performance. I grab a delicious Cuban sandwich from Mama's Cuban Kitchen food truck and quickly eat it on the hood of my car before returning to the fest.
The American Airpower Museum Band is on their intermission right now after a fantastic first set. Steph, I need to get your thoughts. What are your thoughts on the first half of your performance?
I thought I played excellently. I mean, not one mistake. Sounded great. Got some good feedback. And I think the second half will be even better.
Any words of advice for our listeners? I'm like in between like doing like a sports like halftime interview. No.
Any words of advice?
Yeah.
Come outside and listen.
Yeah, what do you think about the turnout this year? I can't really tell. I think most people are inside. It's a little chilly.
Yeah, it's a little chilly out. So I think that a lot of people are opting for the warmth of the library.
Yeah.
But we still got a pretty good turnout out under the tent here. So
Yeah, I think so too. All right, thanks, Steph. I'll let you enjoy your break so you can rest up for the second half. You're really going to take it home. Send this Fan Fest into its finale.
we're gonna shut this place down.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm here with Sean, the photographer of this event. Sean, what are your thoughts on this year's Fan Fest?
I think it's great. You know, every year it just gets a little bit better and bigger, and there are just more and more people that come by each year. And I feel like now we've really found our groove, and the people in the costumes have really come out, and I've seen some crazy costumes this year, so it's going to be a tough contest.
Awesome. You think there are more people dressed up this year than previous years? What do you think?
For sure, yeah. And definitely the costumes have been more elaborate. I've seen giant dinosaur and a giant Godzilla as well. That's been pretty nuts.
That's a good clash. I'd love to see them battle. Maybe we can work that into next year's event.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's been a pretty smooth compared to previous years. You know, still some wrinkles here and there, but it smooths out a little bit every year. You've been snapping some great photography. All of our listeners should definitely check out our photos. We'll upload them to the Fan Fest website shortly after the Fan Fest.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, thanks again for doing this. Any final thoughts? Anything you want our listeners to know?
I think come out next year, it's going to be even bigger and better. Just going to improve it every year, and hopefully I'm here still to grab some photos of everybody. It's going to be a great, fun time.
Absolutely. True words have never been said. Maybe, I don't know about you returning, but everything else, you can put that in stone. All right, I'm off. Thanks again, Sean.
Thanks, Alex.
After enjoying a few more tunes from the American Airpower Museum Band, I head back inside to check in with some of our vendors. First on my list is I Lug New York, who are making their third appearance at the Fan Fest this year.
I'm here with Mike from I Lug New York. Thanks for coming, Mike.
No problem. Thank you for having us.
So can you tell us a little bit about I Lug New York?
Sure. I Lug New York specifically is a Lego group, was formed by about 4 members about 15 years ago, and we show up at different events and display Lego that we've built ourselves. It's almost like an art form. There's a lot of people that do cosplay. This is sort of like cosplay. We build our own stuff and then we just display it.
Yeah, you have some fantastic sets here today. There's like a Japanese castle. There's a bridge. Last year you brought, it was almost space themed. There was whole like space colonies and things like that. It's really stunning work.
Thank you.
So the I Lug New York's been here all 3 years that we've done the Fan Fest, and this is your biggest, I think, display you've done yet. It's really, really impressive.
I know that this is the most turnout we've had as a lug, as far as this show goes. We have a nice space. We have a whole bunch of builders here, even some people that just came to the club for the first time today here, which is really, really nice. Yeah. And what's nice about the displays is they change because everybody has their own thing, what they're into building. And being that we have, so many builders, you have much more different variety of displays and Lego that we're showing off today.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is your first year at the Fan Fest, attending.
This is
your
my
personal
first
year. What are your impressions of the Fan Fest?
It's very cool. I mean, the library in general, it's a really nice new library. I didn't know what to expect, so I thought it was just a Lego thing happening, and then when I got here I see cosplay going on, and I see different vendors set up for all different kinds of stuff, and I thought that was like the greatest thing about it is that there's so much going on here. The food trucks outside, the music outside, live music. It's a great event.
Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. I hope you had a chance to go check out all the floors and everything. You're not you've been tied down at I Lug New York for most of the day? Yes,
I've only seen the first 2 floors so far, but I'm going to get a little break in a little bit and definitely go exploring a little bit more, because what I've seen so far, I love it. This is a great event.
Yeah, well, we love having I Lug New York here. They're a staple. People come here expecting I Lug New York is going to be here.
Awesome,
we'll
be here.
Beeline it right to the activity room that you guys are set up in, and I think this year you really outdid yourselves.
We
some
appreciate
really
it.
fantastic sets. I think you got some mechanical stuff going on. So it's crazy what you guys can do.
Thank you. Yeah, the Great Ball contraption really gets people's attention because, it's moving. Everything is moving, where most of our displays are kind of static, and kids look at it and like, what does it do? It's like, it doesn't really do anything. But Great Ball contraption's cool because it passes Lego pieces around a display, which is really nice. It's really it's a lot more interactive, I think, for the viewer.
Definitely. So how can our listeners find out more about I Lug New York?
Very, very easy. Go to ilugnewyork.org. You could find us sometimes attached to different libraries that are hosting shows. If you Google us, a bunch of different searches, or I guess
Google search.
Yeah, if you Google search us, I guess a bunch of different hits will come up.
And we have a link to I Lug New York on the Fan Fest website as well, so you can find it that way too.
Awesome.
All right, Mike, it was great to meet you. Thank you so much.
Great to meet you too.
Pleasure.
No problem at all.
And I hope you can go check out the rest of the event before we close down today.
Sounds great. Take care.
Next up is the Midnight Tavern, one of our busier vendors at the fest this year.
I'm here at the Midnight Tavern table in the lobby of the Fan Fest. I'm joined by Walt, the owner of the Fan Fest. I'm sorry, not the Fan Fest, of the Midnight Tavern. Walt, you just did a program at the library last week, or the last couple of weeks, tabletop terrain building. How did that go?
It went pretty well. It was the first time doing it, and hopefully going to be coming back on as at least an annual basis to do so, to teach people how to make their own tabletop terrain, dungeon tiles, reusable tiles, double-sided, different furniture, anything that you could put onto the board to give your space more life to it and more three-dimensional for your role-playing games. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, it was a really interesting program. I learned a lot, and I got to make some pieces too. It was really, really, really fun. So tell me about the Midnight Tavern. What are you selling here at your vendor table today?
So the Midnight Tavern is an online game store, your friendly local online game store. I'm online only, so what I do is I specialize in tabletop role-playing games, board games, card games, dice and accessories, kind of the whole mix and muddle of everything. I've been doing it since about July of last year is when I rebranded as the Midnight Tavern, and the idea is eventually to open up a gaming tavern here on Long Island, a place where you can go, sit down, have a drink, grab some food, borrow some board games off the wall, or play your own role-playing games, your own tabletop stuff, and sell all kinds of games in it.
That's a dream. We hope that dream comes true, because I will be right there. So what are your favorite games that you're selling here today? I see the Alien board game. That is close to my heart. I definitely love that one. The tabletop game, not board game. That one's close to my heart. I see Blades in the Dark. I've always wanted to give that one a shot. What are your some standouts here? What are your favorites?
So for the family side, we have the Flamecraft, which is about setting up a little shop and village, but you have dragons that help you out and do all the different little businesses that you can run, which I think is fantastic. It's cozy, it's kid friendly, and we also have Dreams and Machines, which is a brand new one from Odysseus. If you think of the video game Anthem, that kind of a setting, post-apocalyptic, ancient technology that nobody knows about, but it's waking up occasionally and you have to fight against it because it wants to wipe people out. I definitely like the dystopian, futuristic setting for it. And of course, Blade Runner, just because I love the movie.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, it looks like you got some customers coming in, so I'm going to leave you alone. Thanks again, Walt, for coming, and hope you'll be here at next year's Fan Fest.
Oh, absolutely. It's the only place I guarantee I'm going to go to. Thank you.
All right, take it easy.
After checking in with Walt at the Midnight Tavern, I head upstairs to one of my favorite vendors, Big Al's Retro Machines.
I'm here at Big Al's Retro Gaming Machines. Is that the name of your table? What is this? Big Al's Retro Machines, yeah. So we got all sorts of retro video games here, video game paraphernalia, all kinds of cool stuff. And I'm here with Robert, the proprietor, and you're also a Sayville resident, so double whammy.
Double whammy.
Yeah, we'd love to have you here.
Well, thanks again for having us. This is our second year at the Fan Fest, and it's been a great year every time. Good turnout. This year we had, for those who can't see, set up a little arcade one-up modded with a Sega Genesis console inside, and it really turned out to be great. It's nice engaging all the younger kids to see what they're going to gravitate towards. And I've been trying to play some engaging music to draw people into our little section over here. But yeah, we definitely had a great time and showing off my collection of things that I've managed to save over the years. So
yeah, we have a lot of overlapping tastes, I see. The Toe Jam and Earl, that's close to my heart.
Well,
I love this stuff. And the arcade cabinet is definitely eye-catching. It's very, very cool. It looks like an old school, full arcade cabinet.
But yeah, it started out as a one-up arcade, and then I stripped it for all it was worth to modify the controls to upgrade these. And the internals itself are a Raspberry Pi and a couple other things that I've done. As I have a different project, I like to use this as my kind of basis for that. So,
yeah, it's really cool. And who is this with you manning your shop?
Oh, this is my best little helper over here. This is Bailey, my daughter.
Hi, Bailey.
It has been a really fun time.
Oh, I'm glad you had a good time. What's your favorite part of the Fan Fest that you've seen today?
What about all the events that they have planned today?
Yeah.
You like all the children's craft? Some stickers?
Oh, and making the little magnet thingamabobs.
Oh yeah, and teens. I haven't had a chance to step into teens yet. They were making magnets.
And popcorn.
Oh,
popcorn.
And popcorn.
They had a popcorn trolley too. I'm sure that's a hit. The whole library smells like popcorn. Well, thank you so much for coming and helping your dad out.
Thank you.
Oh, you're coming too? Well, thanks again for coming, and I hope you can come again next year. Maybe we can expand our arcade a little bit wider.
If we expand the arcade, I have a lot more in store, so I'd love to collaborate with you as always. And,
Absolutely.
just keep it going.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks again.
Take care. All right. Thanks.
As the day winds down, I check in with one last vendor, a new addition this year, Andrew from Toy MiniNatures.
I'm here at Toy MiniNatures with Andrew. You were one of our first-time vendors this year. So what are your thoughts, Andrew?
Well, first of all, I want to say, Alex, thank you so much for having me. This has been fantastic. It's been wonderful. A lot of great turnout. Love seeing the different type of vendors, and the experience has been stellar so far.
That's great. I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah.
Your first time at the Fan Fest, so thank you for coming out.
My pleasure.
I hope it was worth the effort and everything.
Certainly was.
And I love your display. I've heard a lot of great things. I saw a lot of people walking away with your photography today, so I hope you made a couple of sales.
Oh, absolutely. It's just so great to see the promotion and love and the smiles of people that come by to share in the art of toy photography. It's something that a lot of people are doing, but really, in the scope of time, it's fairly new, and I just love the idea of combining it with nature all around us.
Yeah, it's a perfect fit for the Fan Fest. You know, we're a sustainable library, so that fits with that element of it, with a connection to nature. Plus, you have all the fandoms coming, so I see you have Kirby, you have Studio Ghibli, so there's, you know, it just works on every level. So we're happy to have you. And where can our listeners find more about Toy MiniNatures?
You can go to my Instagram, toy_MiniNatures, or you can check the website, toymininatures.com.
All right, we'll put a link into the show notes of the episode as well. Andrew, thank you so much for coming out.
My pleasure, Alex. Thank you so much, my man.
There's one more place I haven't checked in on yet, Teen Central, which has been an absolute ruckus all day long. I squeezed through the throngs of teens to get a quick word with Marianne, head of teen services.
I just made it up to Teen Central, and it is a madhouse in here. So I'm going to speak with the ringleader of the madhouse, Marianne, head of teen services. Marianne, what the heck is going on in this room today?
It's been crazy here all day, but crazy fun. I've got a lot of teen volunteers that have been really great all day, very enthusiastic, and then all the kids and adults and teens that have been in here have been very enthusiastic. We're making magnets. They're designing their own magnets. We have some pre-cut magnets. We've got trivia every hour. We had a good group for all our trivia, except for Star Wars, which was disappointing. Nobody came for that, but we've had a lot for all the other ones. Right now we're doing Disney music trivia, so it's just been crazy and loud in here.
Yes, and it smells like popcorn throughout the entire building, and I've traced back the source of that smell to the popcorn trolley.
We have our master popcorn popper here, Steven, who loves doing the popcorn every year, and he's giving it away for free, so this is the place to be.
It certainly seems that way. I know you got your hands full right now, so I feel like I'm taking up all your time, but I just want to say you've done a fantastic job once again.
Thank you.
It is a madhouse in here, and it's making me feel a little claustrophobic, so I'm going to dip out.
Okay, thanks, Alex, and thanks for planning Fan Fest. Always a really super fun time. I love it. Great day.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
We're going to go bigger next year, just to give you a heads up.
Let's do it. All right.
And with that concludes my field recordings for the day. The band has just finished their performance, the food trucks have run out of food, and the vendors are starting to pack up. It's time to round up our volunteers and begin breaking down the tables, chairs, tents, and signs, emptying the trash and calling it a day. Another Fan Fest in the books. Only 364 days until the next one. Thanks for listening.